when you go into a deal, there are certain things that are super important that are part of a lease that people don't think about. And the most important one to me as an investment banker, when I'm trying to help sell a business, is what is my lease assignment clause? Okay. People spend 5 minutes on this. Okay. And it'll cost you millions of dollars at the end of a deal, because I'm working on a transaction right now where a landlord slipped in with something called a demolition clause, which basically means that if they decide at any point that they have a 10-year lease with you, that they want to knock down their entire shopping center and they want to put up a 1,000 apartment complex or multifamily, they just give you 6 months notice and they kick you out, right? How can I then take that lease and sell it to a Planet Fitness or a Crunch Fitness or name the private equity funded back health club and think that I'm going to get 5 times cash flow or 6 times EBITDA for the business when they say I'm at risk with the landlord because you entered into this lease with the with the allowance of the landlord having an option on optimizing their property. Where if there's no demolition clause, then the landlord would have to pay you to leave, right? And then you have ultimate leverage on like their project. So that's one thing. The second is on lease assignments, as another example in the lease, I have to be able to move this to someone to kind of without your consent, because anytime I give the landlord consent in certain cities, that means the landlord has their hand out. And when the landlord has their hand out, that means they're going to extract value from you or they're going to extract value from the buyer. So a lease assignment with options is super important to get equity value for what you built.